Oh man, recording this having just come out of my Monday length session, and I did it. I've done 50 meters non-stop. I've done 2 lengths, gone from shallow end to deep end, and returned back again without stopping at the deep end. And I'm buzzing about it really. This has been a huge milestone for me. Obviously, when I started 5 months ago, I could hack it to the end of one length, give me a 5-minute break, and I might hack it back again. So the idea of being able to go there and back in one go, it felt such a long way away. As a marker for me, I guess this is now the point where I can go, yeah, I can swim. Still can't swim very well, but I guess I can swim. It's I don't know. I think the difference has been from it's been that the regularity of the training, having been able to go to the pool 3 times a week, means that I've built up that stamina. And last week was the first time on both my Monday and on my Friday sessions I went from I managed to go 20 lengths of the 25-meter pool with about a minute break in between-ish. So I was doing 500 meters. There was a point that I got to which made me think, just got to go for it now, because what else am I waiting for? In my head, I'd imagined that I would be able to do this return swim, and that would like unlock everything for me, and suddenly it would like flick that switch in my head to go, oh yeah, you can do it. But it didn't. By the end of the second length, my legs were just absolutely burning. I had to stop. I probably took 4 or 5 minute break, I guess. It really took it out of me. I still managed to force myself to do 500 meters, do another 16 lengths after that, but they were all individual lengths, and I needed the breaks in between. And I was like, oh, maybe the fact I've done my 2 means I could just get out of the pool now. And again, it's all those kind of like, it's the mind games you can play on yourself that tell you what, that you kind of think, well, I've got this one thing, I can just stop now. I guess the reason why it felt so important to get to doing 2 lengths was partly because what was happening is that when I started this back in October last year, I looked forward to getting onto the get to the end of the length so much, and I'd be swimming along and I'd see it like 10 then 5 meters ahead, and it would be like a panic to get there. It would be like a struggle to get there. And I suppose the truth is that I've always been swimming to the end. Even these last few weeks when I've been doing more lengths, it's been like, get there and you can treat yourself to the break and stuff. And so the barrier, the decision to get there and keep going is a really important one. And I'm just going to need to keep on doing more and more of that, because obviously that's going to be the huge thing. If I am gonna really get to this Ironman kind of like status, the 2.4 mile swim, there must be so many points in that. I can't even imagine it. So many points where you just have to go, no, you just got to keep on going, and getting that switch in my head, practicing, convincing myself to keep on going is going to be a huge part of this, I can tell. And so being able to do it today felt really important, because I proved myself that I can do it. Now I just need to keep on doing it and do it in more and more contexts. And I suppose now I'm going to need to, I think what I've decided is that I'm not going to keep on trying to build up my distance anymore. I need to build a technique so that it requires less stamina to actually do 500 meters. So that I guess my milestone for indoor swimming now will be when I can do those 20 lengths non-stop. But yeah, really, really good. Really, really pleased with this. I suppose the other thing I'm learning about all of this is that it's a reminder of how, I guess, for anybody trying to become particularly good at any kind of sport, but I suppose it does feel like a particularly adult beginner thing, that we need to that self-motivation is something that's really really important. For me, it's not always very easy. I think I was talking last week about how really the key to me getting onto a fitness journey again was that I started playing football, and that was great because it's a team sport and I'm accountable to other people. That felt like that's what kick-started my going again with fitness. This is now, it's really self-driven, and as much as I've got people watching these videos and friends and family who are encouraging me with what I'm doing, when I'm actually in the pool, it's only me who's pushing me. It's only me who's going to make that decision to keep going for that next length and all that kind of stuff. And that's something I'm going to need to work on. So we'll see. Maybe I might need to adapt my milestones. Maybe I should have the next milestone as being 250 meters. Actually, let's say that 10 lengths continuous, and that's the next time that I can really celebrate. And maybe by then I'll start trying out a little bit of outdoor swimming and breathing and stuff. But it's just nice. It's so nice to be able to celebrate something, feel positive, and share it with you. So thank you for watching. If you like that video and want to hear more about my story over the coming years, please make sure that you hit subscribe on the channel so that the videos will always appear in your feed.